Friends, so welcome. As you are aware of, we are learning the second unit of our course, second unit of financial management. If you look at your syllabus, you can find out second unit has got two parts. First part deals with sources of long-term capital like equity, debt, term loan, preference shares, hybrid securities, internal funds, and issues relating financing decisions. All these things we had discussed in a previous session. Okay, just I'll be showing you the slide so that we'll be able to recapitulate that thing. Then we'll move to the next part. Second part deals with cost of capital, which is little technical. I'll be trying to help you to explain all these things. Going to share my screen right now. Give me a moment for that. Yes, friends, we had discussed the sources of long-term finance and cost of capital. These are the two things we're supposed to discuss here. Now, if you look at here, these are the slides I was showing you, that how finance manager takes investment decision, financing decision, and of course, dividend decisions. Okay, then what is this thing? Debt equity capital mix. What is the impact of this debt and equity proportion in the capital structure, in the return, in the risk? That also I had explained to you. What are the features of long-term finance? And what are the factors determining long-term finance, sources of long-term finance? All these things we had discussed. Equity means equity share capital. Debt means debenture, bond. Term loan means loan taken for a specific top. Preference shares means it is also shares, but they're not equity shares. They got preferential right as regards to receipt of dividend, and also they have preferential right when the company is getting closed, company is getting liquidated. At that time also they got preferential right to receive money. And what are these hybrid securities? Hybrid securities are basically they are convertible kind of thing. Hybrid means it is a mixture of debt and equity. So this is a kind of security. Maybe for initial few years, it will be behaving like a debt. It will be debt. After that, it will be converted into equity. Okay. So let us say convertible debentures. For first few years, it will be debenture. Then it will be equity. That is a hybrid security. Internal funds means reserves and surpluses. Which fellow? Last class.
Yes, sir.
And these are certain issues relating to financing decisions. When the finance manager takes financing decisions, so he considers all these things. Any financing decision means first thing he considers the cost. What is the cost? ଯେମିତି ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କିଣିଲେ cost like concept ହୁଆ ନା ନାଇଁ? ତମେ ପଚାର ଆগে cost, suppose ତମେ ଗୋଟେ yes, ସମସ୍ତେ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ cost କଥା ବୁଝ. Similarly, when the finance manager tries finance, ତା ପାଖରେ ଅପସନ ଅଛି, ଡେପ୍ଟ ନବ କିମ୍ବା ଇକ୍ୱିଟି ନବ କିମ୍ବା ଗୋଟେ ଟର୍ମ ଲୋନ ନବ, କଣ ନବ? ସେ କନସିଡର ଦ କଷ୍ଟ. ସପୋଜ ଇକ୍ୱିଟି କଷ୍ଟ 20%, ଡେପ୍ଟ କଷ୍ଟ 12%, ଟର୍ମ ଲୋନ କଷ୍ଟ ମେ ବି 9%. ସେମିତି ସେ ଡିସାଇଡ કરે ଅନ୍ ଦ ବେସିସ୍ ଅଫ କଷ୍ଟ. ଦେନ୍ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଇସ୍ୟୁ ଇଜ ଦ ରିସ୍କ. କୋଉଥିରେ କେତେ ରିସ୍କ ଅଛି? ଡେପ୍ଟ ନେଇଗଲେ ପ୍ରଫିଟ ହଉ କି ନ ହଉ ସୁଝିବାକୁ ପଡିବ. ଇକ୍ୱିଟି ନେଇଗଲେ ସୁଝିବାର ତ ନାହିଁ, କିନ୍ତୁ इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर्स एक्सपेक्टेशन अधिका ताको डिविडेंड दबाव पड़िबो. ओके, सो ए सब जिंस फाइनेंस मैनेजर कंसीडर करे. कोटा ता रिटर्न ऊपर केते इफेक्ट पकेबो. ओके, प्रॉफिट ऊपर लोन टार केते इफेक्ट पकेबो, कारण लोन ले इंटरेस्ट दबाव पड़िबो, प्रॉफिट कमी जिवो. ओके, सो इंपैक्ट ऑन रिटर्न से भी कंसीडर करे. टाइमिंग केते दिन लगी तमर दरकार डेट. यदि अल्प दिन दरकार अछि तले डेप्ट नै जिवो. इक्विटी इज ए लॉन्ग टर्म सोर्स. केते शीघ्र पैसा दरकार से बेसिस रे भी डिसाइड करी. व्हाट इज इश्यू कॉस्ट? नेक्स्ट इज इश्यू कॉस्ट. इश्यू कॉस्ट इज वन मोर इश्यू. That means ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମେ share issue କରିବ କି debenture issue କରିବ ତାର issue related cost ଅଛି. That is also one more factor. The terms and conditions. Suppose you are going for a loan finance. There are some specific terms and specific conditions. You have to go through it, whether it is acceptable to you or not. That is also important. Then impact on WACC. WACC କଣ ଜାଣିଛ? ମନେ ପଡୁଛି last class ରେ କହିଥିଲି. ଭାବି କହିଲ ମନେ ଅଛି ନା ନାଇଁ? ନହେଲେ କୁହ ମନେ ନାହିଁ. WACC ଜାଣିଛ?
No, sir.
Okay, WACC ଟାକୁ ତମେ note କର. Weighted average cost of capital. Okay, WACC stands for weighted average cost of capital. हमें जानिए. Okay, the weighted average तमें जानिए तो statistic is simple average, weighted average, and the weighted average cost of capital is the WACC. Right. So finance manager also consider impact on value. Value means business value बढ़िया. केमिति बढ़िया. Okay, mo capital structure impact कौन अच्छी value. That is one more issue finance manager considers. Then control. Control means suppose तम पाखरे किसी इक्विटी आउ नहीं ना बाहर सब जगह तम निज पाखरे अच्छी निज फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली रिलेशन पाखरे अच्छी. That means you are controlling the company. यदि नुआ लोग नुआ इन्वेस्टर आसी जाती, your control gets diluted. Dilute होगा ना नहीं? So issue finance is impact finance manager consider. These are the issues relating to financing decisions. Okay. Okay, which person?
Yes, sir.
किसी क्वेरी अच्छी किसी पचारे चाहूँ
No, sir.
Now, suppose a question is asked in the examination. What are the issues relating to financing decisions? Explain. Like very well. So what you will be doing? You can note down all these issues. Okay, point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can write down at least write one sentence again. Suppose finance manager considers the cost of equity, cost of debt. Finance manager also consider the risks associated with the source of finance. Finance manager takes care of the returns. Okay, empty like the timing
Yes,
of the
sir.
cash flow is also important, which is another issue for the finance manager. So like this, you should be able to frame certain sentences and you should be able to write it. Okay. So तमने empty अभ्यास करो आराम से लिखते रहिए. Now this part is over. Now we are moving to the next part. जो part तमने किसी doubt अच्छी तमें कोई. Okay. So you are in the master course. You have to be careful. You have to study yourself. Now, next concept we will be understanding what is this cost of capital. Okay. Theoretically, so many things are written. So I'll be explaining you one by one. What is cost of capital? It's the required return necessary to make a capital budgeting process. Okay, capital budgeting project. Let us read it one by one. I'll be explaining. Second is cost of capital would include cost of debt as well as cost of equity. Cost of capital determines how a company can raise money. This is the rate of return that a farm would receive if invested money someplace else with similar risk. It can be specific cost of capital or overall cost of capital. Let me try to explain you all these sentences. तुम टिके difficult लाଗୁଥିବା को बुझिबा लाइक नाइ
Yes,
टिके
sir.
difficult लाଗୁଛି. First sentence आगे बुझिबा. The required rate of return to make a capital budgeting project. Capital budgeting project means माने कौन investment decision. तमाने तो क्लास करछु ओटे पेपर रखी के साइड सब नोट करता उठो तापरे तम वीडियो देखि बुझी परियो. Capital budgeting decision or capital budgeting project means investment decision. Suppose तुम बिजनेस करछ ताले गोटे फैक्ट्री लगै ଗୋଟେ building କିଣିବି, these are the capital budgeting decision. Since large amount of money is involved, it is called as capital budgeting decision. Okay, so your capital budgeting decision ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ suppose ଲଗେଇବା, suppose ଗୋଟେ factory କରିବି, factory ଗୋଟେ minimum କେତେ ଗୋଟେ return ଦଉଥିବା ଦରକାର ନାଇଁ, suppose ଗୋଟେ business କରିବି, ଗୋଟେ business ରେ factory ଲଗେଇବି, ଆମ ଭାଇଫରେ factory ଟା 15% ମତେ return ଦବା ଦରକାର, ତ ମାନେ cash flow or profit 15% ହବା ଦରକାର, ଏମିତି ଭାବନ୍ତି ନା ନାଇଁ, ଯେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ଲଗଉଛି ତାର 15% ହବା ଦରକାର, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
15% ହେଇପାରେ, 20% ହେଇପାରେ, ଯାହା ତମେ ଭାବୁଛ, କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ୍ରି ଲଗେଇବା ଲାଗି କିଛି ତମେ ପଇସା ଆଣିଥିବ, ସପୋଜ ତୁମେ ଲୋନ ଆଣିଛ 10%, ଦ୍ୟାଟ ମିନ୍ସ ମିନିମମ୍ 15% ହବା ଦରକାର, କିନ୍ତୁ ମିନିମମ୍ 10% ହେଲେ ହବା ନିହାତି ଦରକାର, କାରଣ 10% ନହେଲେ ତ ମୋର କଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ ଆଉ କଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଡେପ୍ଟ କୁ ମିଟ୍ କରିପାରିବି, କାରଣ ମୁଁ ତ ଲୋନ ଆଣୁଛି 10%, ପଇସା ଧାର ଆଣୁଛି 10%, ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ୍ରି ତ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ 10% ଦବ, okay, that is necessary, right? So cost of capital ମାନେ କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ ରେ ବ୍ରଡଲି ଦିଟା କନସେପ୍ଟ ହେଇପାରେ, ତମ କେତେ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରକାର କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ କଥା କହିଥିଲି, ଯେମିତି ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଥିଲେ କେତେ ସୋର୍ସ ଅଛି କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ କଣ କହିଲ, ସପୋଜ ଇକ୍ୱିଟି ଅଛି, ଓକେ, ଡିବେଞ୍ଚର ବି ଅଛି, ଟର୍ମ ଲୋନ ବି ଅଛି, ରିଜର୍ଭ ଆଣ୍ଡ ସରପ୍ଲସ ଅଛି, ଏସବୁ ହେଲା ବିଭିନ୍ନ ସୋର୍ସ, ବୁଝିଲ, ଇଫିନ୍ ଇଫ୍ ଏତେ ଗୁଡେ ସୋର୍ସ ଅଛି, ବ୍ରଡଲି ଆମେ ତାକୁ ଦିଟା କ୍ୟାଟାଗୋରୀରେ ଡିଭାଇଡ କରିପାରିବା, କଣ ଦିଟା କ୍ୟାଟାଗୋରୀ, one is debt, second is equity. Okay, just use imagine, so you got so many types of food, तर ଖାଇବା ଖାଉଛ, ବହୁତ ପ୍ରକାର ଫୁଡ୍ ଅଛି ନା ନାଇଁ, but broadly we will be dividing it in two categories, veg, non-veg, ସେମିତି possible ହଉଛି ନା ନାଇଁ, ସେମିତି even if there are various sources of fund, we are dividing into broadly two categories, one is your debt, another is equity. Okay, ଯେମିତି reserve and surplus, it's an internal fund, but this is a part of equity, term loan is a part of debt, debenture is a part of debt. Okay, so ଯୋଉଗୁଡାକୁ ଆମକୁ କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ ଯୋଉ ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି ତାକୁ ଫେରେଇବାକୁ ପଡିବ, ସେଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଡେଟ୍, ଆଉ ଆମକୁ କିଛି ନା କିଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ହଉ କି କିଛି ଫିକ୍ସ ଡିଭିଡେଣ୍ଡ ହଉ ଦବାକୁ ପଡିବ, ଆମର ପ୍ରଫିଟ ହଉ କି ନ, ସେଗୁଡା ହେଲା ଡେଟ୍। ଇକ୍ୱିଟିରେ ଆମକୁ କିଛି ଫେରେଇବାର ନାହିଁ, they are just like your business partner, they are also our owners or co-owners. Okay, so ଆମେ ତାର cost of capital calculate କରନ୍ତି, there will be a cost of equity, there will be a cost of debt, ठीक है, two types of cost. Individually, we can also calculate cost of equity shares, cost of reserves, cost of debentures, cost of bonds, cost of term loan. ସବୁଥିର individually ବି ଆମେ cost calculate କରିପାରିବା, ଓକେ, ବୁଝିଲ, cost ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ percentage ରେ ଆସିବ, ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ସିମ୍ପଲି ବୁଝିବାକୁ ଗଲେ, ତମେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଲୋନ ଆଣୁଛ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରୁ, କହୁଛି 12% ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ନବ, ତାହେଲେ 12% ଇଜ ୟୋର କଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଡେପ୍ଟ, ବୁଝିଲ, that is what we call it as the cost. So broadly ଦି ପ୍ରକାର cost of debt or cost of equity broadly ଦିଟା category ହେଇପାରିବ, okay, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ cost of capital helps us, or through this through the concept of cost of capital, we decide whether to raise money or not. Suppose ଜଣେ କହିଲା ମୁଁ ତମକୁ loan ଦେବି 30% interest, so now you decide whether to take that loan or not, because suppose your business is generating 20%, will you take a loan at 30%? The business is generating 20%, will you take a loan at 30%? Someone is going to give you a loan at 30% interest, yes or no, tell me, normally what you will do, loan ନବ ନା ନାହିଁ,
sir,
are you,
ଆଉ ଥରେ କହିବେ।
ଆଉ ଥରେ କହୁଛି ତମକୁ, ତମ ବିଜନେସ ରୁ 20% ରେଭିନ୍ୟୁ ଜେନେରେଟ ହଉଛି, ଓକେ, ଯେତିକି ଟଙ୍କା ଲଗାଉଛ 20% ପାଉଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ତମକୁ ଜଣେ ଲୋନ ଦଉଛି, ସେ କହୁଛି ମୁଁ 30% ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ନେବି, ତମେ ସେ ଲୋନ ଟା ନବ ନା?
No.
No, good. ସେମିତି ଦେଖ ଯଦି ସେ କହିଲା ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ଲୋନ ଦେବି 10% ନବ?
Yes.
ୟେସ୍, କାରଣ ତମେ ଜାଣୁଛ ଯେ ମୁଁ 10% ଲୋନ ଆଣିବି, ତାକୁ ବିଜନେସ ଲଗେଇକି ମୁଁ 20% ରିଟର୍ନ ପାଏ, ତ ମୁଁ ଫାଇଦାରେ ଅଛି। ଓକେ, ଯେ ସେ 30% ଆଣୁଛି, ତାକୁ ଯଦି ବିଜନେସ ଲଗାଉଛି 20% ରିଟର୍ନ ଦଉଛି, ତାହେଲେ କିଛି ଫାଇଦା। So now you have understood ଏଇ ଯୋଉ percentage ମୁଁ change କଲି, that is the cost of capital. Now you see this cost of capital determines that whether you are going to avail that fund or not, whether you are going to invest that money or is it not? So ବିଭିନ୍ନ source ରୁ ପଇସା ଆସିପାରେ, ହେଲା share issue ହେଇପାରେ, borrowing and mixture ବି ହେଇପାରେ, କିଛି share issue କରିବ, କିଛି borrowing. Okay, stock issue ମାନେ share issue. Okay, and this is the rate of return then farm should receive if it is invested money in the same place elsewhere with similar risk. Okay, suppose ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କଣ ହୁଏ, cost of capital କେମିତି ଜଣା ପଡେ? Suppose ତମ ପାଖରେ ପଇସା ଅଛି, ଓକେ, ମୁଁ ତମ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦଉଛି। ସପୋଜ ତମ ପାଖରେ 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ଅଛି, ଓକେ, ମୁଁ କହିବି 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ମତେ ଧାର ଦେଇଦିଅ, ବୁଝିପାରିଲ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ? ମତେ ଲୋନ ଦଉଛ ତମେ, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ଓକେ, ଲୋନ ଦଉଛ, ଲୋନ ଦଉଛ, ତମେ ଡିସାଇଡ କରିପାରେ ଲୋନ ଦଉଛ ମତେ କେତେ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ମାଗିବ, এটা ଡିପେଣ୍ଡ କରେ ତମର କଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ କେତେ। ତମ ଭିତରେ ଭାବିପାରେ 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ଅଛି, ମୋର ତ କିଛି କଷ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ, 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଥିଲା, କଷ୍ଟ କଣ, ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେଲି, ଯାହା ପଇସା ଆସିଲା, ସପୋଜ ସାର୍ ମତେ ଦେଲେ 6% ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ, ତାହେଲେ 6% ଠିକ ଅଛି, ମୋର ତ କିଛି କଷ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ। नो, दैट इज नॉट, ତମର ବି କଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି। ହ୍ୱାଟ ଇଜ ଦ କଷ୍ଟ? ଯଦି ସେ 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ତମେ ମତେ ନ ଦେଇକି ଆଉ କୋଉଠି ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟ କରିଥାନ୍ତ, ତମେ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ପାଇଥାନ୍ତ ନା ନାଇଁ?
Again.
ସପୋଜ 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ତମେ ସେଭିଂ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟରେ ରଖିଦେଇଥାନ୍ତ, ମେ ବି ତମେ 3% ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ପାଇଥାନ୍ତ, ନୁହେଁ କି?
Yes, sir.
ଓକେ, ସୋ ମତେ ଦେଲେ ତମେ 3% ଲୁଜ କରିଛ, ତାମାନେ ତମ କଷ୍ଟ ତ 3%, ତ ମତେ ତାଠୁ ଅଧିକା ଦବ। Okay, that means this is the rate of return. Then farm ଏଠି ମାନେ you are the farm would receive if invested money elsewhere. ତମେ ସେଇ ପଇସାଟାକୁ ଆଉ କୋଉଠି ଯଦି ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟ କରିଥାନ୍ତ, ଯେତିକି ପାଇଥାନ୍ତ, that is your cost of capital. ବୁଝିପାରିଲ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ସେମିତି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଭେରାଇଟି ଅଫ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ର ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ କଷ୍ଟ ଥାଏ। ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ କଷ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଡେପ୍ଟ ର ଗୋଟେ କଷ୍ଟ, ଇକ୍ୱିଟି ର ଗୋଟେ କଷ୍ଟ, ଓଭରାଲ କଷ୍ଟ ମାନେ ସବୁ ମିଶେଇକି ଯୋଉ କଷ୍ଟ, ଯୋଉଟା ତମେ କହିଥିଲି WACC, that is overall cost. Okay, overall cost of capital, ଆମେ ସବୁ ଗୁଡାର କ୍ୟାଲକୁଲେସନ କରୁଛେ। ଓକେ, ରାଇଟ୍, ଏତିକି କିଛି ବେସିକ ଆଇଡିଆ ହେଲା, ବେସିକ ଆଇଡିଆ କିଛି ହେଲା ତ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so concept ଟା ବୁଝିଲ, let us take a break for 5 minutes, we'll catch up, I will go deep into this. Okay, in 5 minutes we are going to catch up. Thank you, join in the same way.